Hey up, I'm Ethan.
I'm Devon.
Today we're just going to show you how to swap over the bottom seal on a roller garage door. How we do it today, it's much the same for sectional and roller doors, but we have to take an additional step today. We're going to take off this track just to make it a little bit easier to get in there. Cool, so we've got our door to a good working height. Devon's going to go through some of the products that we're going to use today to get the job done.
Cool. So we've got our bottom seal here, and that's just obviously as a replacement for our old one. We've got a brush just to clean out some debris and dust that's stuck in there, and for the harder stuff we've got a flathead screwdriver. That's just to get out all the dirt that's built up in the track. Got our silicone spray that we're going to spray in there. That's just to help lubricate the seal, help it glide a lot easier. We've got our tech gun with a 3/8 bit on it. That's just to take off the tech screws. Your screws may be different, but just make sure you use the appropriate bit for that. And then we've got our knife as well. That's just to cut the seal when we're done. Cool, so you just want to take your door up to a good working height, and then we're going to remove the side track. With a sectional door, you might not need to do this step. You should just be able to get it at a good height and be able to get access to this rubber seal. Make sure you collect all the screws because you're going to need them for after.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the old rubber seal out. Sometimes they can be really hard to pull out. Luckily this one's nice and easy. So we're going to get this one out. We're going to give it a good clean up. All of this extrusion. We'll be back to put the new seal in. So what Devon's doing here is using that screwdriver to clean any hard debris. This is a step you do not want to miss, because if you're getting halfway through doing the seal and you hit something hard, you're going to pull it all the way back out and start again.
Cool, so we've got our track all cleaned out and lubricated. Now the next step is just to feed in the rubber seal. You just want to put these two beads inside the aluminium housing. It helps a lot if you have another person pulling and one trying to put it in. And then you just guide it through as the other person pulls.
Looking good, and that lube's helping a lot. Slide that in there.
If it does slip out as you're doing it, you just need to pull it back and start from where it's in again.
Pull it all the way.
Just like that. So you just want to pull it back to where it was in and keep going.
Alright, so we've got our new seal on. It's looking awesome. We've pulled the seal all the way to the end to get all the coverage we can. It's poking right in the track. What we usually do is come to the middle with the extra slack that we have on the other end. You just want to use both hands and pull, and as you can see, it's bunching that seal. You don't want to go crazy with this, but a little bit of bunch is really going to help with the shrinkage.
And now that we've done the bunching and it's all in, we just got a little bit of excess and we just want to cut that off. So you just want to cut it just inside of that wheel that's there, and that should go inside the track and do an awesome seal. Cool, so the track's all back on, the new seal's all in. Next step is you just want to test the operation of the door. Make sure that it's running just as nicely as it was before. And just like that, you've got a nice new seal with no daylight coming through. Cool, and that's all done. If you'd like to buy some pre-cut lengths of seal for yourself, just visit our website, premiumgaragedoors.co.nz, and get yourself a nice new garage door seal.